Hey, Coach. Okay. All right, Coach. Obvious disappointment. You know, when we had talked a couple days ago, you had thought that Tennessee was a tournament team, but it didn't quite work out that way.
No, it didn't. It's unfortunate. We got to get back to work and get ready to play in NIT.
Your thoughts on how things went down? Only 3 SEC teams getting in, Coach.
Well, I think that's unfortunate. With a league of this caliber, you only get 3 teams in. I don't understand that part. It's a very talented league. A team going into conference play, tournament play, you had 9 RPI top 100 teams, and to only get 3 teams in, it's unfortunate.
In retrospect, what do you think might have gotten you guys over the hump and into the dance?
I mean, you can say a lot of things with a team, because it's easy to say win all your games. Well, that's easier said than done. I thought we put ourselves in great position, especially look at the last 7, 8 teams. You look at their bubble teams, their resumes. I thought we stacked up against all those teams. And the way we finished down the stretch, down to the last 11 games, it's unfortunate, but we got to keep moving.
Obviously, you've had a chance to talk to the guys. What was their reaction and thoughts about what went down tonight?
Oh, they were upset about it. Now we got to get them ready to play in NIT. It's easier said than done. They got to get emotionally ready, get off that roller coaster, so to speak. It didn't happen the way we wanted to, so get ready to play.
Is that something you feel like they can do, put this behind them and get ready for this other run?
Well, you don't have a choice because you got to play the game. So we'll take it as we go. We're compete hard in practice, get ready to go.
After that Missouri game, you called this very scenario with the SEC in the tournament, you called that ridiculous if it were to happen. Can you just voice your kind of frustration at how it all played out?
Well, it's hard to describe when you have a league of this caliber. To only get 3 teams in, I don't know what that really says. I don't know if SEC get the respect it deserves when it comes to basketball. It's just very sad. And that's something we got to address as a league, because that shouldn't happen.
Did you listen to the tournament chair's comments, specifically regarding you guys, and what did you think of those?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, because I was kind of walking around, I thought he said down the stretch we didn't beat anybody, if I'm not mistaken, but Mizzou, Florida, and Kentucky, LSU top 100 team. So I like to think he did his homework, but, you know, you never know.
Playing Mercer, obviously you've got a lot of homework to do on those guys, but what do you know so far?
I watched him play early in the season at Alabama. I've seen him play quite a bit. Good guard play. They go 5 or 6 deep, very experienced guys, really good guards. Bob has done a great job coaching those guys. They defend you, they play hard, they grind you out, they make you play on both ends of the floor. So it'll be a tough one for us.
Coach, with all the activity here at the arena, you'll get 1 home game here, but then you'll have to go on the road for the second round. How difficult is that for you guys?
Well, I don't think it's difficult. I look forward to going on the road. So I think you size yourself up as a team. It's a great experience for our guys, especially when you got the majority of your team returning. So I think it's great for our guys to go experience either Washington or BYU. BYU's been a top 10 in attendance, so they normally have a tremendous atmosphere. So I think it'll be great for our guys.
Bottom line, though, do you look at it as an extra way, regardless if it's not NCAA, as a way to get some activity, some action, and some game action under your belts moving on towards next year?
I do. I think it's good for our guys to continue to play games, and it seems like the NIT gets tougher and tougher every year. So that part is good for our guys. You can't just walk in a game or stroll into games. You got to be ready to play. But for our guys, it's playing the way we're capable of playing and getting emotionally ready to play the game.
I know they may not necessarily want to play an NIT 2 years in a row, but does that kind of help them, the fact that I experienced last year and kind of a unique situation, get into that mindset and getting back to work?
I mean, we'll see, because we'll have, certain guys handle things differently. And it's how you respond to, tough situation, call it a tough loss, so to speak, and not getting in the NCAA tournament and being ready to play the game. Because the most important thing, once the ball's tipped, is basketball at the end of the day. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.